Well, hello again. I'm still in my adorablest shirt of my life, and I'm going to do some medicine, some dab, and talk to you about a contest. It's actually an idea that a fan slash friend had and gave to me. And when he gave me the idea, I was like, "That's a really, really awesome idea." So I'm gonna do it. Um, and basically, it's kind of an incorporation of like all the things I hear from fans all the time about their stories and um, just the uniqueness of all the different things that I feel like The Crow has done for different people in different ways, for their psyches, for their homes, for their, what they want to be, what they don't want to be, whatever the case may be. It's always a different, unique, interesting story from every person that I talk to. I don't think I've ever heard two identical stories in the entire 26 years that I've done this. From somebody that was the exact same story of somebody else. It's always something new and interesting and different, of what it did for them, what it changed for them. I remember I recently had gone to a convention the last few years, where it was like the first time I had heard somebody tell me they wanted to become a detective because of the film, specifically like in the murder investigations and such, and that they were doing that. They were going to school for that, and that just blew my mind. I was like, wow, that's I've had people tell me that they felt so depressed they wanted to like end their life, and that changed everything. Just so many different. How did that get there? I don't know how that just got there. I didn't put that there. What is that? But anyway, I a lot of things that people tell me about, and they're all different. They're all something new and unique when I hear it, and it's inspiring, and it's incredible. It's incredible to have somebody tell you, like something that you're a part of changed everything about their life and for the better, and really had like a light bulb moment, or they woke up from that, message that they felt they learned from it. That's incredible to have people tell you that for so long. So the idea that I had, the idea that my friend had that he brought to my attention that I thought was a really cool idea was basically, I'm going to get it so I can show it to you and do this here dab here while I'm doing that. All right, so essentially, I think if people have been on my page and checking things out, they know that I'm right now I'm selling a lot of my Crow Memorabilia that I don't want to keep or don't need to keep. Essentially, I mean, I would like to keep everything, of course, but there are things that I can part with, things that I could share with fans that I was going to keep, that I looked at everything and thought, I do have a lot of stuff. I could share some stuff, and it would help me and my son situation to just kind of get our stuff back in order, and give us a jump start. So I started to put together everything that I wanted to sell. And at this point, I'm going to have to probably start doing auctions on Facebook for some of them, or for most of it, because I have listed, I believe, 4 things on eBay. But because I'm a new person on there, like I just opened the account on there, you can't list more than a certain amount of money per month when you're new. So you can request for more, but a lot of times you have to just wait another month before they'll allow you to. So if that's the case, then I will probably leave those objects up there and then do the other parts of the auction on here or something, or on all the social medias combined or whatever. I'm not sure. Haven't figured that part out yet because I just found out I wasn't able to post anymore. So thank you, Colin. I appreciate it. So anyway, but that wasn't the reason. The reason that I brought that up in the first place was because of all the selling that I'm doing of the stuff that, to help myself and my son to kind of boost up this really bad position that we're in and try to help us, get a little bit, of our debts paid off. And to hopefully get us a car so that we can get around and make things a lot less strenuous and expensive, because every time we don't have a vehicle and have to do things the hard way, it makes things more expensive. So that's why we're doing that. But one of the things that I did as a thought of something to sell was that I made something that was one of a kind. I made a collage, which I do a lot often. I make a lot of collages. I've done that often in my life. It's just something I really like to do. And usually they're very bizarre and kind of have themes and whatnot. But this one in particular was just for the crow cards. It wasn't every single card in the deck. It was just some of the choice cards that I thought would really be nice to put on a one picture together. So it's a little less erratic than a lot of my collages would normally be because they're all squares. But I did do some cutting out of like some of the crows and things like that just to give it a little extra stuff. That's my email going off. But I wanted to come on here and show you guys what it looked like, and then also let you know what the idea was that this wonderful man gave me for this contest idea, and I want to do that for you guys as part of this thing that I'm doing with the sales. But as I'm selling this stuff, I want to have this contest going on as well, because I want to include people that maybe aren't buying stuff, that aren't part of that, but are big Crow fans that really love the movie and want to chime in and say something or whatever. So basically the contest is going to be his idea was to basically have people submit their stories of what they're feeling about the crow, what it did to change them, or what it maybe inspired them to do, or how it turned their life around, or what kind of choice it made in their life because of the inspiration that they got from watching. And then the best, the person with the best story would win. I thought about that and I like that idea. However, I'm me and I can't do anything exactly the way somebody tells me to, because I'm me. And I have to put my own little spin on things and do it a little bit more my way. So it occurred to me that the prize that I would be giving for the person with the most, I guess, interesting, unique, well-told story, or whatever it was that we would decide on, is my art. It's something specifically I make, and it's my style. So there's no other ones out here in the world like this collage. There will never be another one out there unless somebody wants to completely replicate it exactly like mine. And even then, it would just be a duplicate of the one I made to try to look like it, a copycat. But essentially, that's something that I do quite often, um, to express my artistic side. I have other ways of expressing, a lot of artistic ways, of expressing, but one of them in particular is collaging. It's a way that I really like to tell stories about people, or things, or subject matter. So what I thought was, instead of his idea of specifically having people like tell stories or write stories or whatnot, because I thought in that case it would either have to be everybody has to write something, or everybody has to send a video, or everybody has to it kind of have to be one or another, or maybe just one of those forms. But I thought I'd make it a little broader than that. So the contest is going to be that it's going to be about your story, but I'm going to make it broader to the fact that I want everybody to tell their story the way they want. So if you want to send me a little short story about what it is about your sin that changed when you saw the crow, and what changed for you when you felt that connection with it, cool. If you want to draw me a picture about it, awesome. If you want to make a video and tell me about it, sweet. If you want to sing a song that reminds you of the feeling that you get about what changed for you, or the song that came on when that moment happened, I don't, whatever it is. But I want people to express themselves in their creative form to let me know about what it is that they experienced. And some people may not have like a lot of creative expression. Maybe they just want to write a little something, and it's not a story. It's just here's my reason for it. These are my feelings about it, or just videotaping like a little segment of what happened in their life that changed that for them. But I want to make it so that each one is individual and unique, just like they are, just like you guys are. So, and just as I am. So I'm going to show you the collage so that you can see what the prize would be. The contest is going to start today, and it is going to end on the day that the film was released. So it will end on May 13th of this year, 2020, which, oddly enough, I didn't know this until I was, getting kind of all the ideas together to be able to come on here today and tell you this was something we were talking about yesterday, he and I. And then, I kind of decided, yeah, this is what I want to do. And then finally I was like, okay, I'll go on and I'll talk about this with everybody today, and I'll I'll set it up to to be a contest. And I thought, if I want to do it creatively and have people be creative, some people may have a way of expressing that takes a little longer than somebody else. Maybe somebody wants to write and they have to review and look it over and rewrite, or maybe somebody's going to draw and it's going to take them a little longer, or maybe paint. I don't want anybody's limit to be what I tell them of how to tell their story to me. I want to hear it from their perspective, from how they feel. So I figured I didn't want too short of a period of time for the contest, because then people wouldn't have enough ability to express themselves correctly. And I want people to do that. And it's not the only thing in the world going on. Everybody has their life. So it's like a side project, and I want people to have plenty of time to have that little side project to like dip into when they feel like it, and be able to enter the contest and have a chance to win. But what I figured out was, when I said, okay, I'll go on. And I said, I guess I'll just, go on this afternoon. I'll start it. And then by, the 13th of May, when the film comes out, that's when I'll end it. And I went to my little countdown application to put it in to see how long that would be, because I figured that's about, a couple months, I guess, or whatever. But let's see how long it is. And oddly enough, at 12 o'clock today was about when I wanted to come on and announce it. And then I was going to end it at 12 o'clock on the 13th, which means that it's exactly 12 weeks. So somehow, majestically, the universe granted a beautiful time spread in exactly the right layout for us. I feel like 12 weeks is perfect. It's not any amount of rush. It's not way too long. People have lives. They have stuff to get done. They're not going to just do this. And if people get done before the 12 weeks, it's fine. Then they just submit it early. But it gives people 12 weeks to be able to be a part of the contest. And I think it's going to be fun. I want to hear people's stories. I want to be able to interact with people. Again, because I know that I have not been doing conventions, and it's not because I don't like interacting with fans. I love interacting with fans. It's only because of the way that the conventions were bankrupting me, essentially. So I can't do that to me and my family anymore, as much as I love interacting with you guys. So this is an alternative. And I'll be doing my selling of my Crow memorabilia in the meantime. So if people want to buy that, that's cool. And if you're not looking to buy anything and you just want to be a part of the contest and try to win something, or not even worried about winning something, just want to be a part of it to be included and talk about your feelings on the film, that's cool too. I'm down. And if you want to tell me to go F myself, then whatever. I don't care. I'm not concerned about that. It's fine. But anyway, so here is, without further ado, the collage that I made. Let's make sure I can. Ooh, there we go. So, hello. Calls and I don't even know who it is. It's just some random number. So I hate this because I can't figure out which direction I'm in. Anyway, so that's the collage. And there's some special stuff on there that's kind of unique for it being, it's like all the cards that I wanted to put on there, and I put the numbers, I wrote the numbers in Sharpie on them that were on the back, so that you actually know what number card it is. It's all shellacked anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's not like it's going to destroy the value of the card. The card is already being put on art. It's not, a card anymore. I put a picture of me from the film, and then a picture of me growing up. I also took the very first card, and I chopped it and put the crow, and then like the cards, and then the actual symbol. Took some crows and cut them up down here so that they'd be there. I signed it. So it's got my signature and my character name, the year that it's made, right up there. And then up here, I have the emblem that we used for the production company, Crowvision, that was on all of our stationery in the production office. So I have that stationery still, and I use that for there. And then over here, rest in peace, Brandon Bruce Lee. So it's a, commemorative. It's mostly him. Most of the cards are him. There are, some of the bad guys. There's some of me. There's some of Shelley. There's, a little bit of some of the others. But, I tried to keep it mainly about Brandon. So that's that. And I hope you guys like it. I wasn't getting to read a lot of the comments, and I'm gonna scroll back real quick and do that because I was just jabbering a lot and not being able to. I felt like if I stopped and just started reading comments, I would get distracted about what I was trying to get out of my face hole. Hi, Colin. Hi again, Anna. Good morning, Doug. Good morning, Eric. I did see that one. Okay. Did I try? Not, but I didn't know that you could sell anything on Amazon. I thought you could. Well, I guess you can. Obviously, you can sell anything on Amazon, but I didn't. I don't think you can do that type of selling on Amazon. I think you have to have a company. I do not have a company. Okay. Thank you, Amanda. It's not my great idea. It's partially my great idea because I altered it, but it was really originally a friend of mine's idea, and he came up with it when he told me. I thought that's a great idea. Like I really, really like that. It's a way to give back to my fans, and like a gift, but it's also a contest because I get to like hear your stories and like kind of be like, oh, that's the coolest one, or that's the neatest one, or that one has the most interesting, or whatever. And I thought by making it art, it will really, or not necessarily art, but any form of expression, essentially. It makes it even more interesting because, anybody, you can really do anything you want. If somebody wanted to make like a weird, cut up, funky YouTube animation video or something like that, really, it's just sky's the limit. I don't care. It just has to be the way they want to express. And I'm really big and into expressing and being creative. So, I'm all about people, doing their thing the way they like to do it. I don't want to put people in a box that I feel they should be in. I know if it was a writing project for me, that would be an issue. I'm dyslexic, and writing is troublesome for me. I like to write, but it's hard, so it's not the easiest way for me to express. Derek, you're gonna do it? Cool, that's awesome. Eric, that's great. Iviana, that's cool. Aw, Amanda, your art is incredible. You're a great artist. Okay. Well, I can check, but I don't know. I know maybe Etsy. I don't know. The only reason I didn't think of Amazon is Amazon's new things. These are like resold art. Like I don't know if that would, but maybe Etsy. Etsy might be the place to sell that kind of stuff. Memorabilia. They have a lot of creative stuff. But anyway, so I just wanted to let you guys know about all of that fun stuff, and hopefully people get involved and they're excited and join the contest. It'll be ending in 12 weeks, almost to the minute. But and then we'll pick a winner, and I'm sure there'll be some stuff going on in between. I've already thought of some stuff. I think I'm going to do some trivia stuff during the 12 weeks, and the winner of trivia answers will get some prizes too. So it won't be just the collage. It'll be a little more ongoing than that. And if people submit a little early and want it shared, then we can share with other people's stories, or the way they express. So I think it'll be really fun, something cool to do. And spring's coming, so it's starting to be nice out. So all the people that like to go out and do creative stuff in the prettiness, it's time. It's getting time. So, all right. Well, I have to go and get some more stuff together. I also have more stuff I'm selling, so I'll be listing that probably somewhere. I'll let you know when I know. All right, guys. Love, love, love. Namaste.